Water-resistant, water-repellent, waterproof. We see these terms printed on outdoor gear constantly, and it is incredibly easy to assume they all mean the exact same thing. This jacket will keep the rain out. The instinct is to look for a perfect shield, an impenetrable barrier designed to stop nature from getting in. But human biology complicates things. We are highly vulnerable to temperature drops, and the body loses heat rapidly when wet in a cold environment. Saturated clothing quickly becomes dangerous. It gets heavy, it clings to the skin, friction spikes, causing blisters. The layer of fabric that was supposed to insulate your body heat begins actively chilling you instead. Surviving severe weather requires a constant, active physical balance. You must block the storm from the outside while heavily managing the moisture you produce on the inside. This is an ancient historical problem. For centuries, soldiers, sailors, and explorers faced serious survival threats whenever they operated in severe, wet environments. Early attempts to stay dry relied on density and mass. They tried coating thick fabrics in wax, soaking canvas in animal oils, or layering heavy wool to force water away. Those heavy materials certainly stopped the rain, but by engineering a flawless seal against the outside world, they also created a trap for body heat. If the moisture your own skin generates cannot escape through the fabric, you end up soaked from the inside out. The ability to let that internal moisture vent is known as breathability. Building a material that stops incoming water droplets while simultaneously allowing outbound sweat vapor to escape is a massive physics contradiction. The entire modern outdoor apparel industry exists to solve it. The lowest tier of defense against this problem is water-resistant clothing. Instead of using a physical barrier, these garments rely on tightly woven fabric threads to temporarily delay moisture from soaking in. Moving one tier up is water-repellent clothing. These garments use an active chemical surface treatment, known in the industry as DWR, or durable water repellent. This chemical alters the fabric's surface tension. When liquid water hits it, the water is forced to bead up into tight, high spheres that easily roll away. But physical abrasion, dirt, and body oils inevitably break down the DWR. Eventually, the outer surface absorbs water. This is called wetting out. The liquid fills the microscopic gaps in the fabric, completely suffocating the garment and stopping any heat from escaping. Water-resistant and water-repellent systems are deliberate compromises. They sacrifice total storm protection to give the wearer better airflow and mobility in mild conditions. To completely stop liquid from penetrating, you have to move to actual waterproof clothing. This is the premium tier of defense. True waterproof jackets rely on microscopic physical barriers, called membranes, laminated directly inside the fabric. A true membrane is engineered with specific tolerances. Pores are physically too small for liquid raindrops to pass through, but just large enough for microscopic sweat vapor to slip out. Yet under high exertion, hot moisture generates faster than pores can vent it, condensing back into liquid. You feel wet. You assume the jacket leaked. Often it didn't. You're feeling your own trapped sweat. No membrane breathes perfectly. You are always trading internal dryness for a hardened exterior shield against dangerous conditions. Even the most advanced waterproof membrane has a mechanical flaw, the manufacturing process. Stitching a jacket together requires punching thousands of tiny needle holes right through that carefully engineered barrier. Left alone, water would pour through the seams. Engineers have to go back and seal every puncture with heat-press tape and install specialized waterproof zippers to reinforce the gaps. To verify this architecture, fabrics are graded against strict water column tests. A 10,000 millimeter rating means a section of fabric can withstand 10 meters of static water pressure before it yields. But lab numbers are useless if the tape peels or the zipper fails. The physical construction dictates whether the garment survives in the wild. Buying outdoor gear is an environmental matchmaking problem, not a search for a single perfect fabric. A trail runner pushing uphill might completely avoid a waterproof shell to prevent overheating, while an alpine climber caught in a freezing storm absolutely requires a fully taped, zero-compromise barrier to stay alive. The materials are constantly evolving. The industry is currently moving away from traditional fluorinated chemicals, searching for highly repellent, PFAS-free coatings that perform well without leaving toxic residues in the environment. Material scientists continue their relentless pursuit, experimenting with electrospun nanofibers and bio-based laminates to build out the ultimate balance of protection and breathability. Blocking rain from hitting your skin is simple. Surviving the outdoors is about managing the precise, high-stakes collision between atmospheric water, human biology, and the engineering we rely on to stand in the storm.
For more content like this, like and subscribe to our channel.